Hi, this is Jeffrey Rhoades from experimentalhomesteader.com, and before I begin I wanted to say we did receive this item for free for our honest opinions. All opinions are our own, and what I have today is another bow from Leader Accessories. This is a 30 to 55 pound compound bow. This is archery equipment hunting compound bow with a max speed of 296 feet per second. It is in green camo, and I'm going to pull it out of the box and assemble a few items on it, and then we will a little bit later on take it out and do some firing of it to show you how that how it all works. Okay. Now, one thing about this one that I do like already, this bow actually comes with 2 arrows, and it has target points on them. But this is very nice. We have gotten bows before that didn't have any arrows, so you know, you get the bow, you get it assembled, you take it out, and you know, you've got to go purchase some arrows to be able to do anything with it. This one actually has the arrows with it, and that makes it nicer for being able to immediately go out and you know, test it out and see how well it works. Now, let me go ahead and pull. I've already pulled the instruction sheet out, and we're going to pull all the various packages out. This is also very nice. It comes with the firing assist, so that you don't have to finger draw it. You use this to actually draw back the string and everything. They're very nice, and this one actually comes with one, so that will be very nice and useful in firing this bow. Okay, let's see if I get this out. Okay, and we got a little more package in here. This is the sight for this, and looks like I've got one more. Okay, an Allen wrench and some flight rail lube. This is wax for lubing up the bowstring, which is useful in keeping the bowstring nice. So let me see what I can do. Okay, that's actually, wow. This does range in size. The draw length ranges, let me see if I can find it again, from 19 to 29 inches. I believe it's actually set fairly short right now. I think we're at the like 19-inch range right now. Maybe not. Okay. Actually, it looks like we may actually be at the 29-inch range. There are numbers on these cams here, and this is telling you the settings on this. You can adjust that down, and the instructions do show you how to adjust them for adjusting the draw length. which also helps to adjust the draw weight of the bow. As you when the draw length is at 19 inches, the draw weight is going to be 30 pounds. When you run it out to 29 inches, it's going to be 55 pounds. There is also a way of, if you use this here, you can adjust this out with an Allen wrench, and you can adjust the draw weight on this as well. Each full revolution, if you go from a fully tightened down bolt here, each revolution reduces your weight by 5 pounds to a maximum of 4 revolutions. You don't want to take it any more than 4 complete revolutions, but that's another way of reducing your draw weight without changing your draw length. And I'm not sure what I'm going to want this at as far as draw length, but I think we're probably pretty good on the draw length at the moment, but I'll probably have to adjust the draw weight a little bit. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so let's see if I can figure out how to assemble all of the various pieces on here, because this does have an interesting sight to it, and also it's a drop away arrow rest. So okay, because this set actually comes, there were optional pieces that came with this, which was the 2 arrows, the drop away rest, and a fiber optic sight. So I get to install the drop away rest, which is in this baggie here. This is the hardware for it with Allen wrenches, and then this is the fall away rest. Okay, and I've got to figure out how this all works. Okay. Cool. Okay. I think I know how this works. This actually attaches to the bowstring, I believe, or one of them. And so when you draw the string back, it will pull this up and your arrow rests in here, so that when you fire the arrow, it drops away and is out of the way. So let's see if I can figure out how to put this on here. It does come with instructions, so I just have to find the right page and find the proper mounting location for this. Okay. Okay. Looks like this goes over here. Maybe. So I think I figured out how this attaches. It goes on the outside here, and just goes through here. Okay, there we go. And we have an Allen wrench for tightening it down. Okay. And it does have adjustments. There are a couple of bolts here and here. There's another Allen wrench, a smaller one. This one will adjust it upward and downward. This one, you can adjust it basically left and right. But this way you have, it's attached, and you have your arrow rest that comes up right here. Okay. And this bow does already come with a nocking point right back here. It's got the little piece of string already attached. you put your nock of your arrow in here rather than actually on your string. Or actually, no, sorry. You knock your string onto here, onto the actual string, and this is what you attach the assist to pull back on. So you're not actually grabbing the string and pulling back on your string. You're pulling on these, and these will be easier to replace rather than the whole string itself. This will wear out faster than the string will at this point. If you're actually grabbing the string and pulling on it all the time, it'll wear a lot faster on the string. Okay, so I've got my arrow rest. It will probably have to be adjusted at some point as to, because it can also be adjusted inward and outward here by loosening this bolt, sliding it, and tightening it back down. So I'll have to see where I like this arrow rest. Okay, next we are going to work on the sights, and so let me find the, okay, I almost forgot about the string here. This is the arrow rest string, and you insert it into the bus cable, which is the outer serving, and tie an 8 knot. So okay, so I have tied my arrow rest string onto the bus cable, which is the outer cable, and it does actually have a little area here on it. You may not be able to see it on camera, but there's a little spot here where there's a little bit of a knob that I think this is supposed to rest up against, because when you draw back on the bowstring, this bus cable is going to shift and draw down, and it's going to pull on this and pull that arrow rest up, okay, so that your arrow is up higher, and you have a good flow through on your arrow. Now it says to use a figure 8 knot. I actually had to look that up to figure out how to do it, and basically what you're doing is you take your piece of string, okay, and you're going to make a loop, okay, and taking your end piece, you loop it around and then back through, and you make a figure 8. Okay, so that's my first figure 8 that I've done. So, and I'm not sure just exactly how long this string, this piece needs to be. Once I take it out to fire it, I'll have to probably adjust this a little bit. It may take several tries to get it the right length to actually pull the arrow rest to the right spot. So, because that arrow rest could come up, I mean, I think it's supposed to come all the way to there, so it should be pulling all the way down to there, and I don't know that this bus string is going to pull that far. So I'm a little, it'll take a little bit of time and work to figure that out. Okay, so moving on to the sight. Let me get this turned so that I know where I'm putting the sights. Okay. And okay, let me get the sight out of the packaging. This is our sights. It's very nice, very interesting to see, and it's going to be going on here. you have holes right here, and you can either use, it says, let's see, where does it say? Either the right hand holes or the center holes may be used. So I think I'm probably going to use the center holes and install this, and it comes with the screws. So let me put this over here. Okay, and you can see on the back here you've got center holes and you've got the right hand holes, so it's either these holes or these holes. This is not where you want to put your screws, and you can see where, you know, the screws will be recessed down into. So okay, there we go. First one started threading. Okay, and this is the Allen wrench, I believe, that I need for this one. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we'll just tighten that down. Okay. Okay, so there are my sights attached, and there are adjustments for the sights. You can there's individual pieces here to with a very small Allen wrench. You can loosen them up and move them and adjust them where you want them. And then there's a couple of screws, or a couple of things here, one here and one here. I think these are for adjusting up and downward. So there's multiple ways of adjusting this sight to get it where you want it, but I think we are pretty well ready to take this out, and we'll be able to test it out and see how well it works, and see if I have this all attached right, and we'll have some fun with this. You do need to wax up the strings before you use them. It does come with the wax, and you want to lube up these different strings. It does recommend doing this basically every time you go shooting, and lube these up a little bit. And then also it recommends replacing the strings every like 55,000, I think. Let me verify that. Sorry, every 5,000 shots, not 55. Every 5,000 shots or 12 months. So we're just going to rub this in a little bit and get these waxed up. This prevents your strings from rubbing as bad. And we should be good to go. And we will be back a little bit later and show you this bow in action as we shoot it at a target. Thank you, and have a great day.